Okay, hi, my name is Holly Martinez, and for the first practice of the semester for international relations, we are asked to apply our knowledge about theories and assumptions and how those two ideas work hand in hand to answer the question of why won't these cars in a parking lot in Canada start? So to begin with, what is a theory? So in Dr. Groh's Module 1 video that he provided us with around the 25-second mark, he states that theory is a possible explanation for a phenomena, or the way I saw it, an event or something that is occurring. And further in Steve Smith's video around the 38-second mark, he mentions that theories are a way to look at the same issue from a different perspective. So it's kind of looking at different colored lenses to find an explanation for an event that is occurring. What is an assumption? I think an assumption is something that you just believe to be true without necessarily proving it to be true. And in Phil Arena's article, The Role of Assumptions, in paragraph 12, he mentions that the assumptions don't always need to be true, but are incredibly useful when applied correctly to a theory that you are forming in order to explain a phenomenon. So for the first assignment, why won't these cars start? My main theory is that there is an electromagnetic interference within the area that is affecting the operation of the batteries in the vehicles. Batteries, obviously, you need them to turn on a car, and cars also have engines, but the fact that these are all different cars in a parking lot with all different engines, it's hard for me to believe that somehow every single engine was affected by some circumstance that we don't know about. So I came up with four assumptions to support my theory. The first one was offered by Dr. Groh again in his Module 1 video, is that the owners of the vehicles or the other people trying to start the cars know how to start it. There's no human error involved in putting the key in the ignition and turning on the car. So that's out of the way. My second assumption is that the car batteries were not dead when the owners parked their vehicles. So these aren't junk cars. So when the owners exited their vehicles, they were entirely expecting them to work upon their return. Three is that there was no extreme weather events in the area at the time that may have affected the performance of the vehicles. Due to the fact that it is summer now and summer in Canada, and in the picture provided regarding this instance of cars not starting, I could see greenery in the picture, so I can infer that it is also summer there. And so I'm believing that there was no extreme weather conditions such as snow that may have caused an engine to freeze over or fluids in the car to freeze over that may have affected whether or not they turn on. And four is that there is no suspected foul play or tampering of the vehicles. Since this is, again, in a business parking lot, I can kind of infer that people coming in and out may have noticed if somebody was tampering with all the vehicles at the same time, and it would be incredibly hard for one person or even multiple people to go unseen while tampering with these vehicles and also doing it in such a short amount of time, where it is these specific cars affected. So why is my theory good? Going off of the parameters offered in slide 5 of the theory presentation that Dr. Groh posted on Canvas, one, it is simple. It's just a battery malfunction, and I made it a little less simple by saying due to electromagnetic frequencies, but because I can assume that it is an unforeseen circumstance based off of my further assumptions, I think that that may be the best explanation. Two, it can be proven wrong. So professionals could test the electromagnetic frequencies in the area and measure how that may affect a battery. And if it turns out that it doesn't affect batteries at all, then my theory is incorrect. Three, it can be applied to multiple scenarios. So is this area that this parking lot is in a dead zone? Are other technology reliant on batteries not working in this area? And that could just be another instance of this theory being applied. So thank you for watching.